The first thing we need to do is identify our variables. We have 45 miles an hour is our speed or velocity, and 2.5 hours is our time. So we write this down off to the left. V equals 45 miles per hour, and time is equal to 2.5 hours. Secondly, we need to identify our unknowns. What is it that we're trying to find? So how far did it go? That is a distance. So distance, we write over here, or displacement, is our unknown, our question mark. We draw the line to indicate that that is the first step where we have identified our variables. Secondly, we have to look at what variables we have and what equation would be appropriate to use with those variables. In this case, we have V, T, and D. And we look on our equation sheet and we see average velocity is equal to distance divided by time. By identifying this equation, we can now plug in the numbers that we have for these variables. Velocity is 45 miles per hour. And that is equal to distance, which is our question mark. We do not know distance. And time is 2.5 hours. At this point, we have to use algebra to solve for our unknown. In other words, we need to get d by itself. To do that, we will multiply both sides by 2.5 hours. And I use parentheses because it helps keep everything organized. On both sides. So on the right side, everything cancels out except for the distance. On the left-hand side, 2.5 times 45 gives us 112.5, and we have hours on top times miles divided by hours on the bottom. So those hours cancel out, and that's all that's left on the right-hand side. And finally, we now know that distance is 112.5 miles. Put a box around that and call it done.